Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, sons and daughters of destiny, you were not born by mistake. You were not created to simply exist, to wake, to work, and to wither away. You were created with a purpose, designed with divine intention, and placed here now for a reason. Yet too many people die while they are still breathing. Too many bury their dreams before the casket ever arrives. Too many walk around as empty shells, existing but not living. Today I came to tell you one thing with the fire of truth burning in my spirit. Don't die before your death. Have you ever walked through a graveyard and wondered what dreams were buried beneath your feet? Les Brown once said, "The wealthiest place in the world is the cemetery." Why? Because buried there are books never written, songs never sung, businesses never started, cures never discovered, and love never expressed. Every person is born with treasure inside, but most people take it to the grave. A friend of mine once said, "If you died today, what dreams would die with you?" That question haunted me, because I knew at that time there were ideas inside me that I hadn't dared to pursue. So let me ask you, what's in you right now that you're too afraid to release? Don't die full, die empty. Life without purpose is motion without meaning. You can have activity and still have no direction. We live in a world of endless distractions. Social media, noise, Netflix marathons, endless scrolling, but without a why, we become wanderers. I met a man once, wealthy, powerful, surrounded by everything money could buy, but hollow. He told me, "I've succeeded in everything that doesn't matter." Purpose is not something you chase. It's something you discover. It's the thing that makes you come alive, the thing you would do even if no one paid you. If you're alive, purpose is still inside you. Don't settle for just breathing. Ask the question, "Why am I here?" And then have the courage to answer it. Fear is the grave before the grave. It keeps people silent when they should speak, paralyzed when they should move, invisible when they were born to shine. And fear wears many disguises. Fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of being misunderstood. But they all have one assignment: to stop you from living. When I was a teenager, I failed at something I really wanted. I let that failure define me for 5 years. But one day, I realized the failure wasn't my problem. My fear of failing again was. Listen to me. Failure is not the opposite of success. It is part of success. Every person you admire has scars. They just didn't let the pain kill their purpose. Don't die hiding. Live boldly. You cannot fulfill your assignment while looking at someone else's paper. Social media has created a culture where we compare our behind the scenes to someone else's highlight reel. But let me remind you, God never makes duplicates. You are an original. I once spoke with a young woman who had incredible talent in music, but she never pursued it. Why? She said, "I'll never be as good as her," pointing to a famous singer. So she buried her gift, not because it wasn't real, but because it didn't look like someone else's. Your value is not determined by your visibility. Purpose is personal. Destiny doesn't require a stage. Your path is yours. Run your race. Stay in your lane. Fulfill your calling. You don't have forever. You think you do, but you don't. I once spoke at a funeral of a 33-year-old entrepreneur. He had plans. He had a calendar full of meetings. But one thing he didn't have was more time. Procrastination is not a harmless habit. It's a form of self-sabotage. How many ideas have you put off until next year? How many conversations have you delayed? How many dreams have you postponed waiting for the perfect time? The truth is, there is no perfect time. There is only now. The future is shaped by the choices you make in the present. Don't die waiting. Start today. Everybody wants the crown, but nobody wants the cross. Pain is part of the process. But pain doesn't come to destroy you. It comes to grow you. I remember going through a season of loss that nearly crushed me. But it was in that darkness that I discovered my strength. Pain taught me what comfort never could. Don't just go through pain. Grow through it. Let it shape your character, Fuel your purpose. Deepen your empathy. Your scars can become someone else's survival guide. If you don't die in your sorrow. It's not how long you live. It's how deeply you impact others. We talk about success, but what about King Jr. was only 39. Mozart was 35. Jesus changed the world by 33. Legacy is not about leaving stuff. It's about leaving a story, a lesson, a standard. Who will remember you? And why? You don't have to be famous to leave a legacy. A mother raising strong children, a teacher shaping young minds, a friend speaking hope into the broken. Don't die rich in possessions but bankrupt in purpose. Yes, death will come, but how it finds you is your decision. Will it find you reaching, dreaming, pouring out, loving with every ounce of your soul? Or will it find you hiding, hoarding your gifts, waiting for permission that never came? I want to die empty. I want to reach my last breath and say, I gave it all. I held nothing back. I left it all on the field. When death comes, let it find you fully spent, not barely started. Don't die before your death. Live fully, love deeply, give generously, shine brightly, die empty. You are alive right now for a reason. That breath in your lungs is proof that your purpose is not done. So I challenge you today. Don't let the grave rob the world of your gift. Don't let fear win. Don't let comfort seduce you into stagnation. You were born to live fully, die empty, and leave a legacy that echoes in eternity. Don't die before your death.